What's going on, guys? How you doing? TK Pryor, Master Wealth Builders LLC. I'm your financial literacy guy. Come at you with a video every day. Empowerment, education, allowing you to leverage some information to help you grow. So today's concept is the opportunity cost that comes with leverage versus spending. So everybody's always taught to spend, and some people brag about buying in cash, right? Not understanding fractional reserve banking, not understanding the inflationary nature of cash versus using leverage or OPM to acquire assets or acquire whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. So simple example is being in a situation where I was talking to a real estate investor who was talking about flipping an inheritance and spending $25,000 in cash to do the flip. And then I suggested to the professional, hey, how about investing the $25,000 into a fixed asset that doesn't lose money, and then using collateralization to pay for your reconstruction and your flip. And they're like, no, I'm just gonna spend my cash. So now we're talking about opportunity costs of leverage versus you spending your cash. Because once you spend it, you're broke. Your $25,000 is gone. Once you leverage it, the $25,000 is still gaining compound interest in the fixed asset. And the collateralization is basically a line of credit that still gives you the ability to spend $25,000, accomplish your goal. So which one is more effective? Spending your cash, having nothing, or leveraging your cash into an asset so that you can then collateralize that asset for a line of credit? You see, you're still gaining on the $25,000. It's still earning compound interest while you pay back your collateralization, right? Collateralization gives you access to liquidity. You're still able to accomplish your mission. So another example, I was listening to a Jewish person talk about in social media buying a house. And he was saying Goya, meaning people that are not Jewish and not within their faith, basically spending $300,000 on a house. Being broke, they're happy they have a house, they have the debt and 30-year fixed mortgage. Whereas he was saying, I'm going to take $300,000 and buy 5 houses, rent it out to Goya, and make them pay the rent. So it's the opportunity cost of spending cash, which has what deflationary nature within inflation, loses purchase power. You spend it, it's over, you're broke, and then you're stuck with a debt. Versus using leverage to acquire more assets and then using other people's money to pay for those assets. So what am I trying to teach you today? I'm trying to teach you that within fractional reserve banking, the printing nature of the press means that the more supply means that the circulation produces less value. So you've been taught everything cash, cash. I feel good. I'm bragging about what I paid for in cash. Whereas the printing press is a digital recording of a ledger. And if you pay off the ledger, then there's no cash that exists. You thought something was physically given to you, something was just recorded. So if you erase the recording, then it's not an asset on the balance sheet of the bank. So that's the part you miss about bragging about cash and about your opportunity costs when you don't use leverage. Assets that you hold on to can be used as a line of credit or a form of collateral. So switch your mindset, get into asset accumulation, start leveraging those assets to acquire, to accomplish, to buy, and make sure what you buy is going to put more money in your pocket, not going to take money out of your pocket. All right, guys, if you want to learn more, click the link in my bio. It's a free consultation. I don't charge to have a conversation. It's not the nature of my business. More on the educational standpoint of giving you the seeds to be successful leading you to the water, giving you some tools. What you do with the tool is totally up to you, but I'm going to empower you with choices, and then you can decide whether or not you use them.